It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Don't leave it all unsaid, somewhere in the wasteland of your head. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Whether we fall by ambition, blood, or lust, like diamonds, we are cut with our own dust. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. Falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. I don't think you should wait. I think you should speak now. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. That as long as we are being remembered, we remain alive. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. In fact, the truth cannot be communicated until it is perceived. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. I should have based my judgment upon deeds and not words. I do maintain that if your hair is wrong, your entire life is wrong. Sometimes it takes a good fool to really know where you stand. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. One defends when his strength is inadequate. He attacks when it is abundant. It is the certainty that they possess the truth that makes men cruel. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. Things don't happen for no reason. They happen to teach you something. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. There are people who have money and people who are rich. Life is not measured by what you have. It's measured by what you give. Better a broken promise than none at all. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Search of truth is actually a search of strength to handle the truth. Conformity teaches us the value of our precious worth. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. Truth that came too late was as useful as a meal to a dead man. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into, but hard to get out of. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. Great results can be achieved with small forces. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Respect is earned. Honesty is appreciated. Trust is gained. Loyalty is returned. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens.